Okay, this video is going to show some of the portafilters I use on the Pavoni and how they work. Sometimes people ask me what size is best, and I'm currently have somebody who's interested in purchasing either this portafilter or this one, which is the Reg Barber that I no longer use it really. So I want to make a quick video just demonstrating them. If you take the standard Pavoni basket, take a set of calipers and you measure it down around where you want to tamp the coffee, you're going to get a reading of 49, and if you look on the red scale, you're going to get a reading of a few let's see, about 7 millimeters down, you're going to get a reading of about 49, I don't know if you can see it, 49.7 to 0.6 millimeters. So I've tried both 49.7 as well as 49.6 millimeters, and in my experience 49.6 gives you the absolute best seal around the edge of the basket, you know, where you actually want to have the surface of the coffee tamped down. So this is just a standard 49 millimeter, and you can see if you have the caliper set to 49.6, you can see there's a fair amount of compliance back and forth. This is a 49.0 tamper. It does a fine job, but it doesn't get that seal around the edges that a lot of people like. This is the tamper I use all the time. It's a Reg Barber, all stainless steel with a kind of a custom color combination there. And you can see it is exactly 49.6 millimeters. This is a spare one, which this is the very first one, very second one I guess after this one that I bought for the Pavoni. I tried the ripple finish, which I like a lot, but I just use the flat one. Originally this was actually a C curved bottom, I believe they call it, and I just threw it on the lathe and faced it off because I ended up liking the perfectly flat one. So, and then this one has a little, you can see I tapered it a little bit so it kind of follows the edge of the basket, which is actually kind of nice. It is at the very top there. You can see it's 49.5, 49.6 millimeters, and it does a real good job. That's about where it makes contact. So it does a real good job. I like the little design. Like I say, I usually just grab the flat one though. So let me just give a quick little demonstration here of how kind of the difference. So I'll go ahead and dose out here. Okay, so you can see that's a nice grind there. I don't have it perfectly calibrated for this basket. And this is the standard Pavoni basket. It holds about 12.5 grams, generally speaking. So use this one here first. Give it a little bit of a tamp. Knock off the grounds on the side. And you can see there's really no compliance back and forth. Now if you go to 49.7 millimeters, you start to get interference, and you can't really, the coffee grounds, it's such a perfect fit that the coffee grounds start to bind up on the edge. 49.6 millimeters is perfect, and you can see it gives you a very nice tamp. This one's very handy because it does have a slight taper, which goes in line with this basket. So so that's that's using the 49.6 millimeter. See, it makes a good little puck there. And then let me use the, just give a demonstration of just kind of, you know, the off-the-shelf sort of, you know, on the internet, non-custom made 49.0 millimeter tamper. It also does a good job, but not quite as good around the edges. Okay, so dosed out there on the Vario, And by the way, if you're looking for a good grinder to go with the La Pavoni, the Vario is just a fantastic grinder. I run it at 3 on the fine side and about O or N or P roughly, depending on the bean, of course. Okay, so we'll tamp down using just a normal 49.0 millimeter. And you kind of have to come at it twice, tamp it down there a little bit, but you can see there's a little bit of play. You can't really hear it because of the coffee, but you can kind of see. If I get on camera, you can kind of see there's a little, even when it's down at the level of the coffee, you can see. So it still does a real good job, as you can see, but it doesn't, if you look around the edges, it's not quite as clean and precise. It leaves kind of a little bit of a little almost like flashing or something around the edges, which is not really a big issue in the real world of pulling shots, but some people like to have a little bit tighter around the edges. So you can see that's using the 49.0 millimeter tamper. So still does a great job. It just 99% versus 100%. Okay, so that's about it. Like I say, it's a good tamper. It's got a lot of weight to it. This one, approximately the same weight, but it's got a nice wood handle, which is kind of nice. It has the ripple, which doesn't really, I don't think it really does a heck of a lot as far as shot quality, but it just kind of makes a nice design on the top. Has a little bit of taper, and then the one I normally use is this one here, just mainly because it matches the color of the La Pavoni. So. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section below.